I started to implement it for some students, really that we were struggling to get into school and to engage with their education, or some that actually physically they had educational healthcare plans, and as an alternative provision we had to provide something, but they also couldn't leave their home. And to be fair, the virtual lessons, even cost wise, were really good value for money, and also really good for the children. And I really liked the way the PowerPoints worked and how they had them up and how the children could engage. It covered your English and maths, which you wanted. I liked the fact that it had the different levels and how supportive they are and how quick they work. Like, I'd phone up and be like, oh, this child's really struggling, can I drop them maybe to Key Stage 2? And it'd happen within hours, and I'd book to add another student, and they'd have, sometimes within 24 hours I'd have a login and we're up and we're running, you know. And I think it's easy for parents to use as well. It's quite an easy system, and I liked the fact that we get the reports. I like the fact they email, say whether the child's not logged on yet, or oh, they've logged on late. I just think all of it was really good. They do all their bits really well. You know, I didn't feel like I was constantly having to chase or ask for anything. Communication between them and us has been really good. The measure for us would be the fact that they're engaging, they are getting some learning, so there is still progress for them. Maybe sometimes better than what they would have been getting here in school, because they're not engaged, wasn't engaging in the first place. It built confidence for some. I know we found it during COVID time ourselves when we were behind the screens. Some of our quieter students actually, and those that find the whole school environment quite difficult anyway, absolutely thrived. And I think for a couple of them it did work better for them, and they were able to see, oh, actually I can do this, and and that's where I struggle. The choice of subjects on the virtual school, to be honest, I like the fact they've also got the SEMH and the online safety and those bits and pieces as well, because that's just as important as English and maths and science for these students. But for us, I think that's really, really important, you know, because when we're in school, we're not just teaching them English and maths. We teach them everything, socially, emotionally, you know, it is everything, isn't it? The whole package. And what else I like as well, actually, with Tute, is that we can swap it to other students. If that student, like, he went off, and then I could just swap them over, and I think that's so good, because there's other places where you've paid your thing, you've done it, we've got your money, thanks, off you go. Whereas actually they're really good in that you can swap it to another student, just transfer it. I think that's amazing.